You probably followed your dog trainer's advice, used tools, used treats, used even correction, and yet your dog still doesn't listen to you. In this video, I'll explain to you why your dog trainer's advice does not work and what actually works for stubborn, independent dogs that do not listen. I talk to dog trainers all over the world every week, and one of the things that they say is that I followed exactly what my dog trainer told me to do. We did the class, yet my dog still doesn't listen to me. The truth is that you have been given a surface level explanation and techniques. You haven't had the real understanding of what is happening with your dog. And that is a problem. Dog trainers make dog training so complicated that it becomes a challenge for a dog owner to understand exactly what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to treat their dogs or train their dogs or live with their dogs. And I'm here to help you to make it easier and simpler for you and your dog so you understand that you're not failing, you just have been given the wrong information. But before we get started, I want you to go ahead and download my free guide, The 5 Kept Secrets to Have a Good Relationship with Your Dog, or just simply comment guide in the comments area and I'll send it to you. I want you to have this guide so you can start having a visual for yourself to start implementing these 5 simple steps that you should be focusing on. So it will make it easier for you to deal with your stubborn, independent breed of dog, so you will have easier time to enjoy your dog. So first of all, understand that most of dog training today is built on 2 concepts, or I call it 2 extremes: bribery and pressure, food or correction. You either feed your dog to submission or you correct them into obedience. Unfortunately, both work, but until they don't work, because neither of them teaches your dog to build trust. The moment you remove the tension or you remove the food, the dog stops listening. So after 20 years of working with dogs and dog owners, I saw a pattern. Dog owners were desperate for control, yet they needed a real connection. And one of the problems was mainly they were depending, or the dog was addicted to treats or food. So the owner was dependent highly on food or treats, and the dog was addicted to getting treats or food, or also dependent on treats or food. Or the dog was so disconnected from the dog owner because the dog owner had used some form of punishment or aversive tool or method that the dog didn't feel connected to the dog owner. I myself went through this experience of going through learning from so-called expert dog trainers when I was a beginner in the dog training journey. And I went through that as well. So I felt the same way. I was exactly where you are at the moment. I was in your shoes. So I started building a new approach, a new way of dog training, the play and praise method that focuses on trust and building relationship. It's not about teaching your dog or training your dog to obey you. It's about teaching your dog to believe in you. So step 1 is to build trust. Your energy sets the tone. You should be fun, calm, firm, collected, so your dog feels clear and safe. Next step is to create structure. You have to understand that routine builds confidence in your dog. What I mean by routine is I came up with this formula that I call it a dog's 5 daily essential needs. You have to provide these 5 things for your dog, which are exercise, training, socialization, care, and affection. These 5 things creates routine, and routine creates predictability, so the dog can predict what's happening, what's going on, what's going to happen, and therefore routine builds confidence. And step 3 is to strengthen your bond with your dog, your relationship with your dog. You have to play with your dog. You have to praise your dog. You can't just be negative to your dog. You can't just be positive to your dog either. But you have to play and praise your dog so your dog experiences both positive and negative in a natural form, not in a way that humans feel like they have to punish the dog in order to create that learning process. You have to physically, mentally, emotionally punish the dog in order for the dog to understand what you're saying or what you're training. Instead, you have to communicate these lessons through play and praise, which are natural forms of communication with a dog. You may say, oh, my dog is not play motivated, or my dog it doesn't care if I praise it. We'll tackle that in the future, but for now, you have to start focusing on that. So the main thing that you have to understand is when you say something to your dog and you mean it, then the dog starts respecting you through repetitions and also consistency. So your dog starts believing in you and feeling and understanding you much better, much clearer in a way that you don't even need to depend on treats, food, aversive tools, or method. So one of my clients had a husky that the dog didn't listen to her at all. The dog wouldn't listen to any of the commands. Within weeks, the dog was able to walk nicely beside the dog owner. They were having fun living together without treats, without yelling, without any force or punishment or anything like that. Just using play and praise as a reward and building relationship. That's the difference between trained dog and a connected dog. So if you have tried everything and nothing has worked, it's time for something different. I want you to understand how simple dog training is, especially when you start using method of play and praise as a reward system. And if you're having difficulty understanding this, I want to invite you to a free video call that we can talk one-on-one and I can explain to you even more because I'll learn about you more, I'll learn about your dog. I can give you a custom-made plan so you can start understanding your dog better and coming up with a better plan. No sales pitch, just a simple connection between us and just having simple conversation between me and you. Comment guide so I can send you the free guide below. There are 6 dog training secrets that you should know at the moment. So go ahead and watch this video to learn all these secrets and start implementing them into your life with your dog so you can enjoy your life with your dog. So go ahead and watch this and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, have fun with your dog.